Krzysztof Glowacki wins a 12-round unanimous decision over Steve Cunningham. This was a very good performance by Glowacki. Showed very good skills, very sharp counterpunching. Steve Cunningham got knocked down 4 times, twice in the second round and twice in rounds later on in the fight. It was a competitive fight. Steve Cunningham tried hard, but the skill gap, and I never thought I would be saying this, the skill gap was too much for Steve Cunningham. As I say, Glowacki's counterpunching and his sharpness was too much for Cunningham. Cunningham threw more punches in the fight. He was the one coming forward, applying pressure for the majority of the fight and really making the fight. But Glowacki was, as I say, just very, very sharp on the counter, and he was landing, to my eyes, far more clean blows. Obviously, the knockdowns made the scores wider, but I even felt that, I think that some of the judges had it like 115, 109, something like that. I even think those scores might be a little generous to Cunningham, to be honest with you. I thought Glowacki won the fight pulling away. Even the rounds where he didn't score knockdowns that were close and maybe Cunningham was throwing a few more shots, I felt, again, Glowacki did the better work, cleaner punching. And it's not like Cunningham was throwing a ton more punches in every round. It wasn't like that. There was a couple of rounds like that, but for the most part, he was throwing a few more than Glowacki, but Glowacki was the more sharp and accurate. It was the accuracy and the sharpness and obviously the punching power. He was landing on Cunningham's chin. Whenever he did land really clean, Cunningham tended to hit the canvas. Now, it's nothing unusual for Cunningham to go down. I've lost count of the amount of times Steve Cunningham's hit the canvas. And he's got up off the canvas to win in many fights. We saw him get up against Amir Mansour from a very heavy knockdown. And he won that fight. We saw him get up against that Samoan guy. I can't remember the guy's name. This was a heavyweight. He got off the canvas to win that fight. So, and there's other fights. So he's, got up off the canvas to win fights before. But as I say, the difference in this fight compared to those fights which he, got up off the canvas to win is that he wasn't the better boxer in this fight. In those fights, he had the better skills. In this fight, he didn't have the better skills. And that's ultimately why he lost, because of skills. So, yeah, hats off to Krzysztof Glowacki. Very good performance, counter-punching, crisp, clean, accurate shots, primarily on the back foot, but he came forward when he needed to as well. Very, very good performance. He's definitely one of the standout guys at the moment at 200 pounds at cruiserweight. And it's going to be very interesting seeing him in there against some of the other guys. He's definitely built off the back of that great win over Marco Huck. So let me know what you think of Krzysztof Glowacki's performance. Were you as impressed as me? And who would you like to see him face in the cruiserweight division? Which of the other champions would you like to see him square off against? And in a unification, who do you think he could beat? And is there anybody out there who you think could beat him? Drop it all in the comment section below. It's your boy Hatman, I'm out.